Go ahead. This is Len Pascoe.
Right. Hello everyone out there, and yeah, look, cricket's been a real journey, and it still continues to be a journey, and it's amazing how many firsts there have been. I was the first to bowl to Sir Donald Bradman when they opened Bradman Oval. I was the one who bowled the first ball under lights to start day-night cricket at VFL Park. It was a no ball and a wide, so it made me score the first run as well. And also, I was the first to bowl against India at the SCG when the big electronic scoreboard was put up and the lights were put up. So I'm pretty proud of that. But my good mate Jeff Thompson, he had a few firsts as well. He was the first to wear sunglasses on a first-class ground at Parapapuka Park in New Zealand, Australia versus New Zealand. He was also the first to cut the sleeves of a long-sleeve shirt to bowl in a short sleeve. And he was also the first in 1980 to take the field in the Centenary Test as 12th man wearing a watch. So there's a little bit of trivia for you.
And what about the moment when you you felt Sandeep Patil in 1981?
Yeah, it was. Sandy Patel's a very, very fine player. But in the Australian summer, he was having indifferent form, and we didn't really regard him as a major threat like, say, Sunil Gavaskar. And anyway, we're at the Sydney Cricket Ground, and Rodney Hogg was bowling to him, and he got himself in an awkward position, and Dennis Lilly also got him in an awkward position. So I'm watching all this from fine leg. Now, I've been used to bowling on the Sydney Cricket Ground. That was my home ground. And there was patches of grass and ball patches. So what I did was I bowled a bouncer at him with the ball across the seam. I held the ball across the seam. And if it hit a bare patch and the ball wasn't on the stitching, it skidded through low. But if it hit the stitching part, it would rear up awkwardly. And this is what happened. I bowled the ball. It was quite short, and Sandeep got himself into a bad position. And when I hit him, he wasn't wearing a helmet, and he went down very quickly, and I was very, very concerned for his welfare, because I didn't want to. The game doesn't need people to be seriously injured or lose their lives on the sporting field. And what happened was I was quite upset, and then afterwards he came into the dressing room and he had this big bandage on his head, and he said, Len, I'm so sorry for putting my head in the way of your ball. Now, I was so taken with his compassion, and he saw I was upset about it. The next day when we bowled to him, I pitched the ball up, and he scored 175, I believe, and we couldn't get him out, and I didn't have the heart to bowl anything short or at him, but he batted extremely well. And I think what happened was when he got hit with a cricket ball, someone told him he was Sachin Tendulkar, and he batted like him. So, or Bradman or someone like that, because from then on he had a fantastic season.
Fabulous, Lenny. Thank you so much for those words. Thank you so much. All the best.
Pleasure.